Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago. Darren James will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Standing in, Carlo Nieto, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
1-2, here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Hey, no outs here, nobody on.
The 2-2 one more time. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
In for strike 2. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, one down.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another 1-2 delivery. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And need to strike out right here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Clinton Orr. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Hey, 2 down here.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
2 down now, 2 down.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Coming to the plate now, Phil Hampton. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, nobody out now.
The pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map. Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Adam Overton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Larson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Hey, say huh?
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James.
Pitcher, Darren James.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. They're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crenshaw is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Strand 1. The third with no score.
Leading off for the
Striding
Reds.
into the box,
Right fielder,
Adam Valentin. And the
Valentin.
average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Nobody here. Nobody.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Valentin is retired, and there's one away. Digging in,
Come on,
Garrett
get ahead,
Medeiros.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Garrett Medeiros.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Oh, that's inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Whoa,
Just a
that's
bit
unfair.
high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, we got one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Carlo Nieto stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Ready for another chance? Juan Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gonzalez.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Clinton Orr.
The first baseman, Clinton.
Into the
Orr.
windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hey, one down, one down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. James is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Crenshaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Crenshaw.
In there, and it's 0-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again. Phil Hampton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Phil Hampton.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jack Austin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The catcher, number 9.
Into the box, Adam Overton, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Adam Valentin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Larson shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Halfway home, still no score. Now batting, Darren
Up next
James.
For the Cubs,
Get your pitch,
pitcher,
huh?
Darren James.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Valentin racing back off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there was a prime example.
Now in the box, Garrett Medeiros. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another shot now, Carlo Nieto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Nieto.
Easy out, easy out. Plays it first.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
Juan Gonzalez is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in once again, Juan Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 out, 1 out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Ready once again, Clinton Orr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
2 outs, 1 away.
Comes set and the 0-1. A little bouncer. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They're down 2-0.
Come on, biggin.
So coming to the plate, Darren James. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gonzalez takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Craig Crenshaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Plays up first now.
Pitch on the way. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. In now, Phil Hampton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hampton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Hey, we got 1 out right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Velasquez ranges back and he has it for out number 2. At the plate, Jack Austin. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3, he got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. In there, a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Now at the plate, Adam Overton. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. Hey, it's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, Adam Overton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adam Overton.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Now here's Mike Scioscia making his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Buster Chipre will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that.
A pitching coach acknowledges a worthy performance. Unfortunately, this time it was in vain.